finally got my Take A Lot package, so let's unbox it together. Probably should have used something else. I'm really destroying this box now. And here it is. Let me just check that out. It comes in a pretty pink package. Oh no way. I think I'm getting too excited. Oh my soul. And here's the products, guys. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to try this, and it was on sale. Probably shouldn't do it upside down, otherwise it's going to break. And here it is. The beauty. I am so excited to try this. Look at that. Oh wow. It's such a cool packaging. I like it. I'm happy. There you go. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be trying the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. So I'm super stoked that I finally got my hand on this product. I am so excited to try it out, and I'm also like super nervous. I just hope that things go well for me today. So I have already cleansed my skin with the Cerave foaming cleanser, I think it was, the green one, the normal to dry skin, just a very gentle cleanser, and my skin is completely dry. As everyone says, you have to use, or your skin has to be dry, let me rather say that. So I'm going to open it up. And this is what the product looks like. I am super scared and super excited. So I have used different chemicals, if that's what you want to call it. So I've tried salicylic acid before, and I've tried glycolic acid, and my skin had never reacted badly to it. So I think my skin will be okay with this. I don't have very sensitive skin. I think my skin is quite resilient. So I'm going to leave it on for the 10 minutes. I, however, will just keep an eye on it and see if I should leave it on for a little bit less of the time, so maybe between 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how my skin is feeling at the time, but we will see how it goes. So I'm just going to apply this now, making sure that the dropper doesn't touch my skin. Oh, and it just did. Now, I don't know if I'm applying a little bit too much. So you mustn't get this anywhere near your eye area. So I'm just going to leave it down there. So far I don't feel any tingling sensation. I'm just looking at the mirror in front of me just so that I can see where I'm applying the mask. So this is my very first product from The Ordinary. Again, now I can feel my skin starting to tingle just a tad bit where I do have a little bit of a pimple, which I actually should not have applied product to, as it can be quite bad. So I think I want to do a little bit more, just just in case. But yeah, I'm not really feeling a tingling sensation like a lot of people say they did. But like I said earlier, my skin is, or I feel like my skin is pretty resilient to a lot of things. Like I've tried so many different skincare products and all of that. So I think this should be good. I don't really want to do too much as I am new to this product and I don't want a chemical burn, because that would be a complete disaster. So I think this is pretty good. And then I just need to obviously wash this off my fingers, and then I will be taking it off in the next 10 minutes, but I will obviously just keep an eye on it and see if it needs to be on for a little bit longer. Well, no, not longer. Sorry, max is 10 minutes. You cannot do anything longer than 10 minutes. When I said longer, I meant longer than 8 minutes, maximum 10. Like you cannot do anything more than 10 because it is quite a potent and strong product. So I meant 8 or 10 minutes, nothing more than 10 minutes. So apologies for that. So I'm obviously just gonna see if I need it for 5 to 8 minutes, and if I will want it on longer, max 10 minutes like I already said. I'm just waffling on now, but I'm a little bit nervous. So I've actually got 9 minutes left to go. I just checked the time, so I'm just going to quickly just do something else within the 10 or 9 minutes, and then I will come back and show you guys my skin and let you know how I feel about the product after I had applied it. But I feel no tingling sensation, but obviously it's different for everyone. Everyone has different skin, so it might be fine for me, it might not be fine for you. It's all depending on your skin. But I will get going and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so I washed the product off my skin. So I'm going to tell you how I did it. So I firstly just cleansed it with normal water first, making sure that it didn't go anywhere near the under eye area or in the eyes. So I was like super gentle about that. And then I went back in with the Cerave foaming cleanser just to get everything off. It's a very what is it called now, gentle cleanser. There's no active ingredients or anything in it, so that is nice, so it doesn't react with any of the active ingredients that I had originally put onto the skin. So normally I would go in with a toner at night and during the day, but I am going to skip that step simply because it has lactic acid in it and it's not good to over exfoliate the skin. So I'm just going to leave that for tonight, and I'm going to leave that step out tomorrow morning as well. So I'm just going to go in with some moisturizer. So I'm going in with the Cerave Moisturising Lotion. So I'm just going to apply that all over the skin. I don't really feel much difference to my skin, so I'm not sure. Normally, I don't know, because you can't normally just use a product once and be able to see fantastic results. I mean, my skin does feel a bit smoother, but at the same time, I can't really say it's definitely a lot smoother because of the product or anything like that. So yeah, what I can do is, or what I want to do is give you a little update tomorrow just to let you guys know if I see any improvements on my skin. But it is also super important to be using an SPF if you're going to be using this product, as it is taking the top layer of your skin and you need to protect it from the sun, as it is more prone to getting damaged by the sun. So super important to stack up on your SPF, but it's important anyways. But I'm going to be actually doubling it up tomorrow morning because I'm really scared. I don't want to damage my skin. And I also didn't leave it on for the full 10 minutes. I actually left it only on for about 8, just because I don't know the product yet or very well, so I just played it safe and stuck with 10 minutes. So I'm going to actually go in with some Vaseline just for extra hydration. Like I said, I'm honestly really, well, I'm not worried now because nothing bad happened to my skin, but I just want to bring in extra moisturizing agents so Vaseline doesn't clog my pores. So I can use this product on my skin, but if you haven't tried it before, I wouldn't really recommend you try it. Or you can, I mean, you can always give it a go, but yeah, I'm just trying to give myself a lot more moisturizing properties. But yeah, I just can't really give my honest opinion yet. But yeah, I'm just so grateful that I didn't get any chemical burns, not peels, it was peel, chemical burns. That's what I was really scared of, and that's also why I didn't leave it on for that long, or for the full 10 minutes. Maybe I can next week, but I'm not even sure if I want to do it once a week or if I want to do it once every 2 weeks. We will see how it feels and how my skin goes and how it reacts and everything. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. But my skin did not burn, except for on this little big thing, but that was my fault. I knew I shouldn't have put it on an open wound already, and I did. So keep in mind that if you do have open wounds on your skin, it will burn, but please don't do that. It is super bad for your skin. I actually watched a lot of Cassandra's videos. I will link her channel down below. She's an amazing YouTuber. I really love watching her videos, and I binge watched all of her videos of this specific product, and I also feel like it helps you a lot if you want to try this product out, and she gives really great tips, so I would definitely check out her channel. But that is all from me for tonight, and I'll give you guys an update I think tomorrow evening. I'm not sure how my morning's gonna go yet, so I think let's play it safe and let's try tomorrow evening. But with that being said, I'll check you guys out tomorrow. So I actually decided to film this video the second day. So I did the mask on Sunday evening and it's currently Tuesday. I wanted to do it yesterday, Monday evening, but I wanted to see how my skin would react with my normal skincare routine. So the lactic acid toner as well as the vitamin C, and I don't see any differences appearance wise. It still looks the same more or less to me. I did have a massive thing here and it has gone down quite a bit since using the mask, but overall, other than that, no differences in the texture or how my skin looks. Well, I wouldn't say texture because it is a lot smoother to the touch, so when I wash my face I can feel how smooth it is, even around my nose area. So I actually shouldn't say texture because that would not be true, because the texture of my skin does feel a lot smoother and nicer. I mean the appearance, there's no changes as of yet, but I'm thinking that it would be good for me to do it once a week, as my skin was okay with the product. I didn't have any rashes or chemical burns or anything like that, so I didn't get any bad reaction. Yay me! And I was so nervous. So there was actually a few things that I should have told you in the clips earlier prior to applying the product, but I was very anxious and very scared because I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and fails with this product, and I was scared that something would go wrong. But if you follow the instructions that is with the product, that comes with the product, you'll be totally okay. And you have to do a patch test as well, at least 24 to 48 hours prior to doing it. I didn't, so don't be like me. You should definitely do that. But I also felt that I didn't really need to do it because I've had active ingredients in skincare before and nothing actually gave my skin a rash or irritated or anything. So I've used salicylic acid and glycolic acid as well as lactic acid in the form of cleansers and toners, so I hadn't actually used active ingredients in skincare such as serums or face cream. So it was just a cleanser which you obviously wash off, and then a toner. So my skin is absolutely okay with it. So if you have introduced active ingredients in your skincare already and you don't have any reactions, then maybe you'll be okay with it, but I would suggest doing a patch test before you do anything. I just got super excited and carried away and I got super lucky, so just keep that in mind. I will link the videos down below that I actually watched prior to using this mask. I watched a whole bunch of videos just in case, as well as all the fail videos, just for entertainment purposes and nothing else. But yeah, I'm just glad that I still have skin on my face, because I was scared that my skin was going to get like third-degree burns and stuff, because you don't actually know how your skin will react to the product or how strong the product is. But yeah, I actually really liked it so far. I didn't really get any tingling sensation or burning except for on this open wound here. So just keep in mind that if you do have like active pimples and stuff and you put it on top, it can burn. So I would actually suggest that you only apply it around and not directly on the pimple. Or if you're like me and you pick sometimes, don't do that, just don't. But I do it, so yeah, I can't really say anything because sometimes I like to go in the mirror and just like start squeezing my blackheads and my pimples, and I know it's so bad for your skin, I know this, but I still do it. So let's just hope I don't have any holes in my skin. But I'm actually not wearing any foundation at the moment. I'm only wearing concealer, I think on this spot and a little bit here, just on the marks that I had currently on my skin prior to using the product already, so I didn't break out or anything with the product. I know some people, their skin purges, but I've only used the product once, so maybe if I continue using it, maybe my skin will go through like a whole purging stage, because I have seen videos where the first application was fine, they didn't get any breakouts or anything like that, but the more they used it, their skin did do a 180 or is it 360 turn. I'm not 100% sure, but either way their skin turned and they got breakouts and stuff. So I will obviously just keep that in mind for when I use the products again. But yeah, I definitely would recommend trying it. And all my fellow South Africans can get it on Takealot. I didn't pay the full price of the product as it was on sale at the time that I bought the product. I think the normal price is 600 Rand, which is pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's quite pricey for this. But at the same time, you don't use a lot of this, so I do think this product will last maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. I'm not 100% sure because like I can't even see how much I used with the first application, and I used a double layer. So I guess if it lasts a few months, then the price would be worth it. But at the same time, 600 Rand is still a lot of money, and not everyone has that kind of cash laying around. But if you ever see this product on sale and you're curious to try it, I would definitely recommend you looking into buying it. And yeah, I don't think there was anything else that I needed to mention, except for you have to apply it on dry skin, as water will, I think it's called deactivating the product. I'm not very clued up on the whole scientific things behind it, but I'm just following what the instructions said as well as the videos that I watched. But like I said, I'll just link those down below so that you guys can watch it too, so that you guys can get educated on the product. But yeah, that's pretty much all from me. I definitely think I would repurchase this, but I will need to use this a bit longer before I can say I'll definitely repurchase it, or if it's something that I can live without. But as of right now, I don't really see any changes or differences in my skin, but like I said, it's only been one application. And oh yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that I've actually been adding 2 layers of sunblock on my skin. So I added 2 layers yesterday morning and I did 2 layers this morning. I'm very paranoid when it comes to trying new things like this, because I don't want to harm my skin in any way. So I'm just trying to protect my skin as much as possible. So that's why when I use this product, I was using super simple skincare, and they didn't have a lot of ingredients in it, so the hyaluronic acid and the ceramides definitely helped. So if you are going to use this product or thinking of buying this product, make sure that your cleanser does not contain any active ingredients, as well as your moisturizer. I wouldn't recommend using retinol on the same night that you use this product. Some people said you can use vitamin C serum on the same day you use this, the same evening, but I just opted not to do that because I wasn't sure how my skin would react. So I just kept it super simple, just use this and then the Cerave cleanser and then the Cerave moisturizing lotion, and as well as the Vaseline, just to lock in more moisture into the skin. That's just an extra step that I took. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, and if Vaseline clogs your pores, then I wouldn't suggest you doing that. So yeah, just keep your skincare pretty simple, and I obviously didn't use my toner because it's got lactic acid in it, which is also a form of an exfoliating agent, so I didn't use it the morning after either. So I actually only introduced it back into my skincare last night and obviously this morning, and I'm going to use it again tonight. But other than that, I just kept the skincare super simple. So yeah, and I definitely think that's everything. We'll probably think of something just before I say goodbye to you guys. I hope not, because I feel like this is a super long ending to the video. But yeah, I don't know, so I'll give you guys just a little bit of a backstory of my skin. I think that's also super important. So I'm not done yet, sorry guys, I thought I was done. So as a kid, I've always had super oily skin, and I always had lots of breakouts, and from what I can remember, it seemed as if my skin or my pimples had pimples on top of it, and I was always very self-conscious about my skin. And because I started getting acne and pimples and stuff, I think when I was in grade 3, so I was about 9-10 years old when I started getting pimples and acne and blemishes and blackheads and all of that. And I was the only girl or any person in my age group that actually started getting it such early, or at an early age. I do apologize for that, you guys. There was a little bit of a tongue twister, but anyways, back to the story. So I was the only one that had all of that at such a young age, and a lot of the people used to tease me about my skin, and they would always tell me that I need to wash my face and this and that, which I had been doing. And I even went to a dermatologist and they gave me a face soap that I should use. So I was doing all of that, but my skin just was not clearing up, and I used to get bullied, well, not bullied, but I used to get teased quite often about my skin. So for me, it has always been an insecurity for me, but for the last few years I've actually loved being in my skin, being comfortable. Obviously you still have your days where you just be like, oh, I wish I had clear skin or whatever, but everyone's skin goes through something at least once in their life. Everyone gets it, you know, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. But my skin has definitely gone through the most with me, I'm not gonna lie. I've used some crazy stuff on my face. I've tried natural DIY things, so egg yolk and toilet paper, and then use that as a mask. That stuff is so painful to peel it off your skin. I was in tears trying to get it off. I eventually had to wash it off my skin. I couldn't like tear it off anymore. It was just so painful, and I only did that once, thankfully. But I did sugar scrubs on my face, which is so bad for you. You should not be doing that kind of stuff. And I've used lemon juice. I can't remember everything that I used on my skin, but I've used so many different remedies on my skin because I just wanted clear skin fast so that I can be like everybody else. But my skin has definitely improved. I'm really happy about that, and that also kind of gave me the passion, well, not passion, but the drive to start searching for skincare products and how I can look after my skin a lot better. So that's why I'm constantly changing products, which I know is actually not good for you. You're supposed to stick to something at least for 6 months to know if it's working for you. And you also need to start introducing your skincare one thing at a time. But I don't do that. I buy a whole new skincare and I'll use every single one of those products immediately and hope for the best. There was, however, one product that did give me a little bit of a rash, like especially on my neck area, and I think that was a serum, but I don't have it anymore. I I thought it was the sunblock that I was using at the time, but then for some unknown reason I didn't use that serum that morning and I just used the sunblock and my skin was fine. So I ruled out that it was my sunblock, but it was so bad, like it would come down all the way here and sometimes to my chest, because I would also put on my chest area as well as my neck, and it was so bad. I was constantly scratching and I was so red and oh, it was terrible. But other than that, I actually never had any other reactions to any skincare product that I've used. I've used some horrible products before in the past, and I've used some really good products. I must admit that I am really loving the Cerave. I am beyond glad that South Africa finally stocks Cerave products. I remember when I was in high school and I would be searching on YouTube how to clear your skin, and a lot of the videos were about Cerave and Neutrogena as well, and at the time Neutrogena wasn't really that big in South Africa either. I know they have quite a different and vast range of products now in South Africa, and I've tried some of their products and it did help me, but I kind of got away from Neutrogena because some of their products did have fragrance and stuff. I'm not opposed to fragrance, but I just prefer my skincare not to have it. So let me go back on track. So a lot of the videos were about Cerave, and for some unknown reason to me, I thought Cerave was available in the country at that time. So now I'm going to the shops, I'm looking for this product, and I cannot find this product anywhere, and I was searching for months and months and months because I'm like, no, but I saw it in the shops. I was thinking of Epimax because Epimax also has the blue and the white tubs, but for some reason my mind connected the two products together, but they're completely different. So I don't know why my mind did that. So I don't know, I was searching for it and searching for it and searching for it, and eventually I gave up and I said, well, clearly this product is not available in South Africa. And I think it came to South Africa in April, at the end of April, or was it March, April? Sometime around there, the products became available in South Africa, so we still have quite a limited range of the Cerave products. But so far, the two products that I have, I am obsessed with it. It's just leaves my face feeling so nice. The only issue that I have with the cleanser, it doesn't always cleanse the skin properly, so I will have to sometimes go in twice with it because it's so gentle and not very, I don't want to say harsh, because a lot of the skincare products that I have used in the past were not harsh, but they did clean the skin pretty well compared to the Cerave. So sometimes I'll go in with another cleanser before I go in with the Cerave, but I love the Cerave one because it's just super hydrating and my skin doesn't feel stripped of its oils or anything like that. And the moisturizing lotion, it just keeps my skin so nice and moisturized throughout the whole day. I don't feel towards midday that my skin is like super dehydrated and it needs to be moisturized. Like it's pretty much moisturized the whole day throughout. So a few years ago I also tried Cetaphil. I really liked Cetaphil as well, so I also watched a lot of videos comparing Cetaphil and Cerave, and they're pretty much similar, just Cetaphil has more of a focus on fewer ingredients in their products, whereas Cerave has a little bit more ingredients than Cetaphil, but either way they're both still really good products. They both gave me the results that I was looking for my skin, so I'm definitely gonna stick with Cerave for a while, if not forever. But I do like to change my skincare, and obviously moving down to Cape Town and I am getting older, my skin isn't so oily anymore. I do get pretty oily here, not so much on my teeth, like my nose area anymore, but definitely on my cheeks. But I also noticed that my skin is a lot more dehydrated for some unknown reason. But since using Cerave, I haven't had any issues prior to that, because I was looking for products to moisturize my skin, because my skin was like so dehydrated and it felt so... I don't know if you guys ever went in the shower and you washed your body with a very stripping body wash, and then you get out the shower and don't put cream on, your skin feels pretty tight. That's how my skin was feeling after I applied serums and creams and that kind of stuff. And I even went to Discam and I asked them, what can I use, what products can I use, and this lady gave me a gel cream with hyaluronic acid in it, and that I felt dehydrated my skin even more. So I don't actually use that product much anymore, and if I do use it, I have to use extra cream on top of it, so I feel like it also defeats the purpose of having that. And that cream was pretty expensive. It was like 300 and something rand, which is absolutely crazy, where the Cerave I think I got for about that same price, and it moisturizes my skin so fantastic, and it's got ceramides as well as hyaluronic acid. So for me it's a win-win, and I'll definitely go for Cerave. But yeah, I think that is now everything. I definitely have rambled on a little bit, but I just wanted you guys to know more about my skin type as well, just so that you guys are aware that different skins reacts differently. Like my mom, she can't use a lot of products because she's got super sensitive skin and she's got rosacea, so she has to be super careful on the products that she uses. So if you have any skin issues like that, I would not recommend using this product. I only recommend using this product if you have already introduced active ingredients into your skincare already and didn't have any reactions to it or anything. But I still suggest doing a patch test before. Please guys, just do that. Don't be like me, because if it went wrong and I didn't do a patch test, I would have been so upset with myself. But thankfully it didn't go wrong. But yeah, just do yourself a favor and just do a patch test. I will try and find the video that Cassandra, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but I know she's got a video on her channel that explains how to do a patch test. So I will leave that in the description box down below as well, so that you guys can also watch it, because I can't remember everything that was said in the video and how to do the patch test, and I don't want to give you guys false information. So I will be linking it, so be sure to check that out. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this very long podcast of mine. I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, so you guys still have skin on your face and not third-degree burns, because that would be a complete disaster. But yeah, if you are in South Africa, you can order this from Takealot. I'm sure there's other places that you can order it from as well. I just know Takealot, and I was like, okay, let me just... I kind of bought it off a whim, to be honest. Well, okay, no, not really. I had been thinking about it for a while, and this product kept coming up on my recommendations on YouTube, and I was just like, I want to buy the product, I want to use it, so let me just bite the bullet and buy the product. And that's exactly what I did. So far I'm not regretting it, thankfully. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a month update with using the product, just so that you guys can see if my skin had improved or if there's any purging or anything like that. But yeah, this is pretty much my skin, so I'll come close to you guys. But yeah, this is how my skin is looking. I mean, it's not so bad. I mean, I definitely have cleared it up quite a bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of this. I don't know if you guys can even see it, because I do have a little bit of concealer on it to hide it. But this is my skin at the moment. So yeah, But with that being said, I am now going to end the video because I have dragged it on for long enough. But I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and be safe.